Yesterday marked the second annual Hate Crime Summit by the coalition United for a Hate-Free San Diego. It was prompted by incidents of hate crimes in the East County. According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, hate crimes are increasing nationally. So, Miriam, what is known about the groups or individuals that commit these kinds of crimes in East County?
Well, in East County, of course, we have various factors, but one that's among the most serious is the Aryan nations, the white supremacist movement out there, which is very racist, and we've had incidences of just horrific beatings of African Americans and Latinos, gays as well, but particularly there's been things where there were Nazi swastikas sprayed on, where there were threats of lynchings made, where there were people beaten badly enough to have reconstructive surgery. And in some cases, no charges have yet been filed.
The numbers indicate, Elisa, that these crimes are increasing. Miriam earlier gave me a number of up 32%. Why would they be increasing now? What is it that's going on?
Well, it's tied to a couple of things. It's tied very much to what we've been talking about, the increased poverty, increased unemployment, you know, the kind of hopelessness, desperation, and anger and resentment that those kinds of things can breed in any group of people. And I think that people look at any other group and they see that as a scapegoat. I think people see new ethnic groups that are coming in that are perhaps getting jobs that whites used to have, and they're, you know, whether it be construction or whatever it is. And I think that there's an anger and a resentment that's fueled by poverty that does not see a solution to itself. That's one. Another one, the experts say, unfortunately, is the election of an African-American president. And so that you have a man in office up there, I think that directly challenges, apparently, a lot of white American sense of the order of things.
And there is a lot of rabble-rousing going on in talk radio in particular. You have the so-called shock jocks, right, who really do preach this kind of thing. What kind of response are we getting, let's say, from law enforcement or from city officials or from school officials?
Well, many of them are trying very hard, and they have implemented some tolerance programs in the schools, and certainly the sheriffs are receiving training in how to identify hate crimes. But that said, it does not seem to be enough in many cases. Part of the problem, Gloria, is that the victims of this and the witnesses are often living in fear. They're silenced. I've heard case after case where people knew things, witnessed things, but they were afraid to come forward. And I interviewed a woman last night who did come forward. Her son is the victim of an apparent hate crime, severely beaten, and she is speaking out. And I asked her, you know, have you had any threats? And she has not. And so I think that people need to be a little braver, perhaps, about coming forward when this happens, because silence is complicity.
But what about what Elisa was talking about, the election of an African-American president? Do you think that also has empowered groups like the white supremacists?
Absolutely. And the other thing that's rather frightening is that they're getting more sophisticated, and they're using the internet to recruit people. They're on Facebook and MySpace, and they're actually actively recruiting in the schools now with things like skinhead music. You know, CDs. They're giving out CDs to kids after school, and they are recruiting girls as well as boys. You know, underage kids.
Elisa,
the thing I find troubling is that, you know, when I've covered these issues in the past, and you look at white supremacists or hate groups, and they are, you know, they are demonized. They're Aryan nation. There seems to some kind of fringe element from the past. It almost seems as if with Barack Obama in the White House that this kind of thing is becoming more mainstream, whether it be, you know, Rush Limbaugh or Glenn Beck or one of these, you know, conservative white talk show hosts who I think feed into this. And so that I mean, I have to say that I have been shocked in my own personal life by talking to people here in San Diego who have said, not in jest, but made very racist comments about Barack Obama and his wife, that I am astounded that they make this in polite conversation.
Well, on that kind of sad note, I thank you very much, Elisa Joyce Barba and Miriam Raftery.